of the European success stories have been supported by media. Media is a program that has more than 20 years. In Romania, it began in 2007, after it became part of the European Union. The budget is not so big, but it's supposed to create a leverage effect. So €1 from the community budget generates €6 in private investment. For all the media schemes in the last 7 years, so 2007 started 13, the budget was, as you can see, so around 100 million, mostly for distribution, so 55%, but also development, 20%, and including promotion, as you can see, festivals like AaRC.ro. So the operational management of the Creative Europe program is the responsibility of the executive agency. The media unit is in DigiConnect and manages the policy and evaluation. In all the countries in which professionals can apply to media funds, there are media desks or Creative Europe desks now, which can offer information, promotion and support, but not direct financing. In Romania, the Creative Europe desk is based in the Ministry of Culture, in the project management unit. And as a general image of all the schemes of the media funds, all the funds are distributed on a set of guidelines, their application forms, and the most important thing is there are non-repellable grants. Each call of proposal works on an annual basis. There are one or more deadlines. In Romania, you can see the image of the last 7 years on the domains that I spoke about, like training, development, distributions, promotion, media mundus, the proprietary action. You can see the last, the whole image around 66 million euros. The most important thing is that all the main areas of support of media were covered by the Romanian professionals, even if they didn't have experience and competed with other professionals from the European cinema. We had support for training, development, distribution, festivals, preparatory action, and media mundus. So, examples of the films that were supported in the last 7 years. You can see also the amount of support. Today you will have a case study of AaRC.ro, which was supported in a Libra film slate. And Oana Georgiou will tell you more about this. On TV broadcasting we had 5 documentaries. Trading Germans had the first release here in AaRC.ro. In the last year, the first year in Creative Europe program, the main tendency was preserved, like having projects supported on the main areas, development, festivals. It's an important thing that Operation Kino, which was a project supported by Media Mundus, was supported in the first call for audience development, which is Operation Kino. There were films supported by media, European films which were distributed with media support by Romanian distributors. So you can see the image of the last year and the image of the last 7 years. It is a time frame because media supports development. You can see the success of media after a few years when the film is released. A film supported by media is AaRC.ro. One floor below is circulating now. You can see him. You can see the film in Romania, and was selected in Cannes. And back to Creative Europe program. What is this program? It's the main program by which European Union supports all the Creative Europe sectors, including cultural operators, and that there are more countries in the media program in this new program, Creative Europe, and for all media program. So Creative Europe brings together these two programs, Culture and Media Mundus, and back to the lines of support. So there are lines of support for training, development, video games, TV programming, distribution, festivals, audience development, video on demand. So there are many possibilities for the professionals from cinema to get non-repayable grants, but not for production, pre-production, and distribution and exhibition. So what media is looking for is a project with Creative Europe, with European value, with leverage effect, and innovative business models. For documentaries, if we have to focus on specific financing for the filmmakers in the documentary area, they can apply as producers for financing. They can go to trainings, and they can go to festivals, markets, specifically created for them and financed by media. At present, there are two schemes for single project and slate TV programming that are active, but they can also apply to slate funding if they want to. Not now, in October, this year or November, will be launched another scheme. So the selection procedure for every scheme, not only for single project or TV programming, all the eligibility criteria are checked by executive agency, but the assessment is made by independent experts. So the selection of the project is made until the budget is exhausted. So it's a competition, and it's a very tough competition, because all the projects from all the countries that are media countries are sent to Brussels online, and they compete with other projects in Brussels, and the competition is very tough. Going back to the direct support for documentary filmmakers, at present, as I said, there are two media schemes that are active, development and TV programming. So you can apply to them now, because you have the chance, because they have been launched. The key elements is that every year will be financed a number of single projects, a number of slate projects, and of TV programming projects. Every scheme has a budget, as you can see behind me. Who can apply? So these schemes are targeted to European audiovisual production companies. They have to have experience and to be legally constituted by a number of months, a year for single projects and 3 years for slate funding. The award criteria. You can see the criteria for single projects and for slate funding. They are more or less the same, but the points are distributed differently in the award criteria. And for TV programming, there are only 4, but the distribution of points is more balanced. For single, the target is European audiovisual production companies. Just a minute to get to the eligible costs for TV development. You can see behind me the type of costs which are eligible under development for media. But the most important thing is that now in the Creative Europe program for media there are lump sums. So it's the budget, the money are not distributed based on the budget, or are distributed based on lump sums. And the lump sums depend on the type of film and of the budget of each film. For creative documentaries, this is the budget, you can see. And the most important thing is that you have to take care of the deadlines, because there are 2 deadlines for single project in November and in April, and for TV programming in December and in May. So you have to choose one deadline to apply. If you want to apply for slate funding, you have to choose between single and slate, because now it's a new rule. You cannot apply for both schemes. A new important thing for the ones who want to apply for media is that there is now a participant portal. So everything is online. You have to register your company on this portal and to make your application online. And for training, you can see the examples of the trainings that you can go to, like AaRC.ro, AniDoc, Documentary Campus, ESODoc, which is based for, which is focused on a special general documentary, social documentaries. And the most important thing is that are different type of trainings. The trainings are supported by media, but you have the opportunity to have scholarships, totally or partially scholarships. And also there is the promotion thing. There are markets that are supported by media and that you can go to feature a project and to find potential funders. And there is also the media stand. In the end, I want to end this with a project, a new project that is supported this year by media, Kinedog Hub, in audience development scheme, which is a platform for distribution of documentaries. And this is coordinated by the Institute of Documentary Films. The partner is AaRC.ro Romania. And these are my contacts. If you have other comments, or if I haven't spoken properly, we can speak anytime. I'm here until Sunday. Thank you for your attention.